Well, how about that? I got live today, huh? All right. Look at my hair standing up, man. It's like don't wanna go down. It's all right. There's not a hell of a lot of it up there. So anyhow, I tried to explain why I'm not around and how hard it is for me to get on here and do these things, but I'm not going to bore you with that. You can go look at one of my posted videos, and I'll I explained it there. It's talking about my love of sports, but there's really more important things going on right now. You had the lady that got shot and killed yesterday by a ICE agent that shouldn't have been. I don't think should have been in those circumstances because he, or should have seen some, gotten some sort of psychological clearance to be there because he had been involved in a similar situation where he had been pulled and injured by somebody in a car. Then you had two people killed, or I'm not sure, wounded, shot, or what. Just let's say shot. That's all I know about it right now in Portland, Oregon. Uh, and you're these are going to be used since they're all over. They're not in one considered area. They're in the two divergent areas of the United States. Pretty soon, you're going to see Trump declare martial law so that his people can go out and do what they want to do. And this, when that happens, there's only one way that you'll be able to get rid of Donald Trump. Okay? It's not going to happen through the courts. It's not going to happen through Congress. It's not going to happen through your elections. There's only one way, once he declares martial law, how you get rid of the Republican Party and the ICE agents that are in your backyard. All right? Only one way. And nobody's going to like that way. Okay? Nobody's going to like that. Nobody's going to win when it's all over. All right? But that's the only way that's going to be, that you're going to have to be able to uh, handle any of this, because protesting will be illegal as he wants it now. Trump is a fascist and a greedy little fat pig, and I don't know how you're going to actually get rid of him, and it's not my problem right now. Um, it will be eventually, I guess. I don't know. I haven't. I'm not. Going to be around forever. I understand that. That's some of the things that apparently my friends think I will be around forever, but I doubt it very seriously. Um, anyhow, this is a short video because I don't have a lot to talk about because I spent too much time on the other side this morning, and but let me try to explain to you why my problem with live videos. All right, live videos to be productive have to go up basically the same time every day, and that becomes a job. All right. Now this is supposed to be up around 11 o'clock. It's 11:30. In order for me to make it by 11 o'clock, I have to come home, do the video that I've been doing all along, and I have 700-800 of those videos up. Got a couple of hundred of live videos posted. I think I'm not sure. I have to go back and check. But you know, you post that video. I have to do it, which is I run about 15 minutes, sometimes over 20 minutes there. I try to keep all my videos around 15 minutes because I understand people's attention span isn't that long, really. And if you're not doing something truly interesting, they're gonna bail out around the 10-minute mark. If you're lucky, you keep them that long. So I try to get that done in 15 minutes, which has been going over, but that's all right. It's just my wandering like I'm doing now. And then the next thing you know is you got to save it to YouTube, and then I've got to post it once it's processed and everything and ready to go. I post it to 3 different websites. That doesn't take any time at all. The processing can take up to 10 minutes. So I'm sitting there, playing some stupid computer game while I'm waiting for it to process because I don't want to interfere with that process with the live video. You know, every time I do something like that, I end up with trouble, with some sort of technical problem. Like yesterday when I couldn't connect to the internet through the live camera. So I don't know what happened there yesterday. Everything's fine right now, as far as I can tell. It might be at the time that I went on at 12 o'clock. There is somebody in my building that has some sort of electronic equipment that he runs, and when he runs it, it affects my television, and I can hear him talking. And now my wife goes, "That's bullshit." Yeah, well, you can hear the voice in the background. You can't make out what it's saying, but you can hear it. Okay, so that's high ten. That's somebody that's uh, unsecured cable or something, not insulated cable properly, or whatever have you. You know, and that happens. Happens every once in a while at different places I've been in my life. So, you know, I used to have a neighbor upstairs in New Jersey. He used to do that all the time. You should try to be friggin' nuts. Until I found out he had actually tapped into my cable and I was paying for his cable. Okay. So you get it loaded, you put it out on the three other websites. It's no big deal. Very quick. Okay. Now I come back here and I got to set it up and I got to start talking. And sometimes, you know, depending on what happens on the other end, it can be how close I come to, you know, a quarter to 11 or something like that when I stop, when I should be stopping that video over there. And I go over, so then you come over here, or I get back late with Lucy, and it's, you know, like today I started 11:07 or something. I started, it was after 11 by the time I got started in the video over there. And now it's a quarter to 12. Who the hell wants to listen to me at a quarter to 12? In your time zone, I don't know, it's around 4 or 5 o'clock at some places, and in my time zone, it's 11:41 right now. So who the hell wants to listen to me now? It's lunchtime, you know, or you know, you're taking your coffee break, or you're taking a shit or whatever. You don't want to listen to me. So I don't get anybody here. That's okay. I this when you do a live video, it's like a job. You got to be there every day. It's like a podcast. One of the reasons I never got involved in podcasts is that they have to be done, even if you do it once a week. Okay. Now, my wife never communicates to me what's going on until the night before. Sometimes we're going to my father's house tomorrow. What the fuck? Why didn't you tell me this 2 days ago or 3 days ago when I asked you what we're doing this week? Because she doesn't know. Down here, they don't pay attention to that stuff. Work is a different story. But I'm not working, and she doesn't understand that. I have that this is my thing, you know, doing these videos. I have to do it at a certain time. Well, why don't you do it at night? Because I get tired and I get stupid at night. You know, not that I'm brilliant right now. You know, I got the Einstein hair, but that doesn't mean I'm brilliant. You know, so that's why I have an aversion to doing these things, and but my friends seem to like that I do them, and they catch me once in a while, and I'll keep doing them until, you know, there's I go through 5 days with absolutely nobody watching it, then I'm done. You know, it's the same with the other video. You know, if I go through 5 days and there's no views, for whatever the reasons are, I'm done. I just don't like to waste my time. Now I have things I want to be doing right now, and instead it's lunchtime, and then I got to go take Lucy for a second walk. Yeah, this is I don't sit around the house all day and do nothing, you know, and that's a problem. When I come back from walking with Lucy, I'm dead tired. I can't do much of anything. I'm not thinking straight. I just usually lay down and watch TV or something. I don't take naps in the afternoon. I said I think people that take naps in the afternoon, there's something wrong with them. But I don't get anything done that I want to get done. I get fixated on hypnotized or something by the TV or something like that, you know. I have projects I want to get done, and I'm just not getting them done right now. But we will see what happens, all right? So this one is, these are shorts actually that I'm making, these videos. And I should put them up as shorts, but I don't feel like it. I don't know how to do that right away. And, oh, I do know how to do it. I just don't feel like doing it. It's just enough because people expect to see them every day, and then you're posting this there, posting that there, and I don't want to do that. That's why I stay with YouTube and I don't go out and I don't look for other instances and why I said I want to keep the title the same. I'm looking now. I can spend some time going over looking at logos. The logo I use has been there for it's been in my files since October 12th, 2024. So it's been around for a while. Now I'll see if I can find. I don't know. It's probably been there around longer than that. I probably just never, saved it to a file. Or I think I bought a computer since then, so it might have been a reason it's not there. But anyhow, I'm going to go try and find a new one. I can use Lucy. I have several pictures of Lucy that are nice, and she's a beautiful animal, and my friend, and she's over here snoring. But I don't really want to do that. I could do my wife and me. I don't want to do that. I want to do me because I got to lose this first. This is really, trust me, this is video camera adding weight. I don't look this bad. Trust me. I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. I'm not as heavy as I look here, but I am heavy. I'm not a thin guy, but I'm also 80 years old, so kiss my ass, baby. Anyhow, we have a playoff game tonight, college playoff, Indiana versus Oregon. And I talked about that on the other video that this is why college football is so interesting and can be so captivating if you get into it. If you have the availability to watch a lot of games, you can really get into it because you're going to see that Oregon is like 12-2 or something like that. It's lost 2 games. Indiana hasn't lost a game all year long. The second Indiana loses a game, they're out of the championship consideration completely. No matter who they beat and who Oregon beat, they've tried that comparing schedules and everything. Doesn't work. Because when you do strength of team, you do a strength of team on the past, not the strength of team on this. And when you get into these games, records usually don't mean a whole lot. All right, you looked at the game last night. Miami beat Ole Miss. It was a tough loss for Ole Miss, And Miami thinks they're the greatest thing in the world. They think they should be, because of who they are, that they should be the champion. And I hope they get slaughtered in their next game, But that's what's good about college football. You get to truly dislike people and teams and stuff like that. It's fun. And the same goes for basketball. Indiana is a basketball school. It's had one other very good football team many years ago, and but their basketball teams used to be great. I mean, that's where Bird came from, Indiana. So come on, they produce basketball players. But that's where it goes. Anyhow, that's it. Find a subscribe button, subscribe to it. Just go to my channel and subscribe to my channel. You'll get all the bullshit, okay? It doesn't cost you a dime. You can put filters in this, so you don't get this, that, or, stuff you're not supposed to get or anything like that. It requires a little ingenuity. It's not a big deal. You'll get email notifications when I go live, okay? And you'll get that I'm on live. You'll get an email notification, and you'll get to see all the other videos that I put up. Unfortunately for you, none of them show me naked. Okay, so you're all right there. But anyhow, you can always use that chat thing that Musk has and take my clothes off if you're that desperate. But please don't do that. I don't want you to have a heart attack. Anyhow, that's it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. I think there's a playoff game tonight. I don't know if you want to. No, I don't want to do that now. But I'll let you know tomorrow morning if there's a. I think there's a what happens tonight in the game and everything like that. So I don't know what time I'll be on tomorrow. I can only all I can tell you is I try. You know. So anyhow, have a great day. Where am I hitting the button? Oh, here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.